Yeah, slow mo
Another banger, man. That
with the
song is great.
banger opening a video. Slow mo, the guy, the king,
I'm ready for a
the
new one.
the goat.
Send me
Mhm.
more game clips.
We will. We can.
First, we got some people in the chat. Guys, just want to say what's up real quick to Gregory,
Welcome in. Welcome
Chaos,
in.
and the rest I think is us.
The family is here. Some of the family is here. Welcome into First Round Showdown, guys, where this week, every week, we talk about and test each other for games that we either played, haven't played, or fan vote. This week, we picked a fan vote last week. Came out to be Game Boy Advanced Metroid Fusion, side-scrolling platformer. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was pretty happy with it. Metroid Fusion is an action adventure developed and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy Advance back in 2002, the year that I graduated high school. Makes me feel like an old fart. It
You
was
are?
developed by. I am.
It's okay, I was right behind you.
That's
Oh.
okay. It was developed by Nintendo Research and Development 1, which had developed the previous Metroid game, Super Metroid, for 1994 Super Nintendo. Players control the bounty hunter Samus Aran, who investigates the space station infected with shape-shifting parasites known as X. What did you guys think about the game this week?
I thought it was a bad
alright.
pick from a bad person.
A
I'm
bad
just kidding.
idea from a bad person.
Where is Rick? He's not even in here yet.
Yes, Rickles, Chaos and Rickles both picked the game for a secondary wheel where it got spun, and Rickles picked it, so it is Metroid Fusion. What about it, Griff? What do you think, man?
I think it was pretty good. I think that considering that Metroid is half of Metroidvania, it doesn't do Metroidvanias as well as other Metroidvanias.
Yeah, somebody who has played quite a few Metroidvanias. I always feel that the ones more aligned with Castlevania are better than the ones aligned with Metroid. But that could just be because I like Castlevania more than I like Metroid.
Yeah,
But it wasn't a bad game at all, in my opinion.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a pretty great game. Obviously, we already know handheld games, especially the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. They're smaller than regular size games, but even with that, I don't know how long it took you guys to beat the game, but my time was 5 hours and 15 minutes, which I expected it to be longer because I split it up between, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, I would say mine was probably about 5 to 6 hours, somewhere in there.
Yeah. So, but it was pretty good. Not too bad all the way around. Did everybody beat the game? I'm expecting everybody probably beat the game with the short runtime.
No, I didn't. I actually just started playing it today. But I made it to Sector 5, so...
Sector 5.
That's about halfway.
Yeah, just about. But at least you got a
probably about 5 hours is what it would take.
Probably.
I finished the game up on Thursday.
I was excited to play this one.
You say you weren't?
No.
Griff was not a Metroid.
I already started playing it. So I knew roughly how to get through the first part, so it was a problem.
I finished up on Thursday. I streamed on Discord. Chaos was there pretty much the whole time. So he was
nice.
Front row seat. So
yeah, I streamed a little bit the start of it on Discord. Chaos saw me streaming a little bit of it. I was going to continue to stream the rest of it on Discord as well, but for some reason my uploading from my PC to Discord for some reason came down to what Chaos was saying. So my regular camera where you see me wasn't really choppy, but the gameplay for some reason came down to 5 to 10 frames per second. So with it being like that, I just kind of figured I would finish it outside of stream and just kind of get through it. So, but I finished
cheerleading
it
is very important for a stream.
Mm-hmm.
I cheerleadered. Yeah, cheerleaded.
When you're streaming, and half the time most people are in there are negative.
Yeah.
When you get somebody in here, it's rooting you on. It's a good change of pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I will never stream another Metroid game.
Me either. Ever.
And with that being said, what we were talking about it before, that is why I didn't try to stream it on my TikTok streams, because I don't think it would have bothered me as much, but I didn't even want to take a chance with it.
Like this game kind of made me want to go back and like redo Super Metroid, but not do it on
Don't forget slow mo. Blow up the tunnel.
that guy. If he, that guy still gets on my nerves. I still think about him, and I still think about punching him. Like it's okay if you're like, I don't even mind backseating that much. It's not that bad. It depends on the game. For the most part, like it doesn't bother me. But when you're telling me to do things that I'm not even to, like I'm not even to that part of the game yet. I don't even have the power bombs to do it.
Right.
And you're telling me to do it. Get out of here. And it wasn't like just once, like, hey, did you blow up the tunnel yet? No. It was like every 5 minutes.
Gotcha.
It was all the time.
One thing I was expecting a little bit more of a chase when it came to the SAX. You know, as long as you got into those couple spots where you actually saw him, or it, whatever you want to call it, and it came and kind of creeped while you're in little hiding spots. I noticed it didn't, you know, you had like one or two small spots where he like chased after you. It chased after you. But yeah, I was kind of expecting more of a Celeste chase on the first or second chapter of Celeste, you know what I mean? So, but it was a little shorter than I expected.
Hey,
Let me stop you right there for just a second. I actually have a video of that. This is what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's this. There's like 2 or 3 other spots where like he shows up.
Yeah, but yeah, this is what you're talking about, the SAX, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, a Celeste chase with the.
Oh, I think you would like
would have been a
Metroid
terrible
Dread.
time.
In Metroid Dread, it does chase you around like that.
But that would have been a terrible time because, you know, the Metroid controls are not that good.
Oh yeah, see, I didn't even let that happen. Once it left the screen, I kind of went the other way and didn't have any problems with that.
Yeah, I didn't have that problem. I don't think either. Not there. I mean, there was another part where you really didn't have much choice, but
yeah,
there was a little chase and it kind of sucked. But I just don't think
I like alerting it and then having to run away. It was fun for me.
I don't think Samus is
very intoxicating.
limber enough for a chase.
Yeah, the movement in the game is kind of bonk. Like I don't know. But I know that it's a Game Boy Advance game, so you kind of have to cut it some slack.
Right.
But gosh, even in Super Metroid, Samus is just clunky.
I did make scared noises. I peed a little.
Scared noises.
I peed a little.
There you go. Not too bad.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So, the only once you got the continual jump, the somersault jump, it took me a little bit of time to kind of figure out the correct way to do that, but then it wasn't really too bad. But initially, I was getting very frustrated with that, especially with that room with all the vines and stuff you had to kind of get rid of and stuff. Oh, that was so annoying.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was.
But once I kind of mastered it, once you kind of figured, you know, the timing you had to do, it wasn't really that bad.
I cursed that jump for a good hour.
Yep, not too bad. Well, do one of you guys want to start up with some gameplay and some explanations?
I mean, what else? Whoever wants to go can go. Before you play mine, I need to turn the volume on that thing way down.
Okay.
Because that music is loud. All right. All right, so the hardest part of this whole thing was making a video. And that's mostly because it's so much just running around that is not exciting. So I had to like trim out all these boss fights because that was the most exciting part of the game. And a lot of it, like I said, a lot of it just running back and forth, trying to find which little hole you need to blow up so you can get to the next part.
That boss fight was really fun.
The water boss fight?
Mm-hmm.
I thought all the boss fights in this game were really fun.
Yeah.
The game had a lot going for it. But, you know, I don't like running around for an hour. doing nothing, trying to figure out where I need to go. But other than that,
I like the spider fight too.
it's not a spider, it's a crab. Me and Chaos.
Is it
Chaos-
really?
No, Chaos said it was a crab.
Oh,
You're a crab.
I don't see the claws. Let's see. Yeah.
Chaos made scared noises during that part.
This boss fight was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it took me a minute to figure out what I needed to do. See, it's crap. But that all the boss fights were actually really good. I didn't have any issues with any of the boss fights as far as like any of them being
Boy, really?
bad. Overall, it's
How
a
is
really
he
fun
still
game.
alive?
I don't know. Oh, maybe in this one it's not actually Ridley. It's an X that took his form.
That makes sense.
Actually, it was because remember you had to at the end of that fight you had to kill the X that like took over his body or took over his form. Overall, really good game. It made me want to play Super Metroid. Just not stream it. So, but I don't think I will.
No, I think I'm done with Metroid.
Yeah, maybe I'll.
Since it's got 6 legs, so it has to be something else. Definitely
It's a
not
crab.
spider.
You said it's a crab.
Yeah, I did say it's a crab.
I got lucky.
But it also doesn't have claws, so I don't know what. It's a something else entirely.
I got lucky on that last boss fight. Had the good sense to stop and recharge because after that Metroid fight, I was pretty much, or the
The
SX
X
fight,
Yeah.
I was pretty much almost dead every time. It took me a few tries.
It has 6 legs. It's a crab.
Doesn't have claws though. You're right.
That's what I was thinking. So
So again, I just have a couple of short videos that demonstrate some things that I really enjoyed. In this one, you can see that the enemies can change their form,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
which I thought was cool. If you don't collect the XL fast enough, it just disappears, and that's how you regain your missiles, your health. I thought that was a really clever idea.
Yeah, and they respawn.
Yeah. Then we showed the chase video. Throughout the whole map, there are lots and lots and lots of hidden items. Some of them are obvious, kind of like this one. And you can just see on the map that there was an empty space there, so
Yeah.
more than likely going to be something there. But there's, a couple different kinds of pickups you can get, and some of them are extremely well hidden.
It wouldn't be a Metroid game if there weren't more
Yeah.
hidden items than out of the day items.
I found that once you finally get the super bomb that blows up kind of like the whole screen,
Mhm.
you can kind of just throw one down and find, whatever's in the area. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't make it to that part. So if you go where you're not supposed to, the game really, really punishes you.
Absolutely.
Hey, look how
dude.
fast that goes down.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But,
and
it usually
hit the
will
water.
pay off. Rickles made it. What up, buddy?
But I did that same thing there.
Yeah,
Man, that is eating your health, man. I remember
yeah,
that.
it's tearing through it. Those the energy packs came in clutch for sure.
I don't know how
Fire
many energy packs there are, but they come
I
in
don't know.
big
I
hand.
ended up having 5 or 6 at the point. I just wanted to say that I hate the Shine Spark. That's all.
whatever the hell you just did, I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I did
you
just
can
a
do it in Super
regular.
Metroid too.
I had to time it to where my diagonal jump. I didn't know you could do that.
So when you get that power up when you run and it speeds up, if you hit down, it charges like it saves it, and then you can press B and jump straight up.
Really? I didn't know
There's-
that. No.
Yeah.
There's actually a couple different energy packs that you get. You have to use the shine spark to do it. There's one that's it was kind of difficult to get because it's a you have to run to the right, but the jump is up and to the left, so you have to stop and then with an upward diagonal shine spark, you have to hit the wall. But there's an exact point in which you have to do it. Otherwise, you're hitting the bottom part of the wall and you're not getting it. I don't know. I didn't have the time to dig through all my footage to get that one, but I did get it.
I did as little with that run as much as possible.
Oh, I hate the shine. It's so stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It takes so long to get it too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like the running.
And then I just wanted to talk about this guy.
Oh, it's so annoying.
But first, we got to note that this is before I had the various suit. So all these ice cells out here were still hurting me.
Yep.
First time after I got this, I made it through and I got it, obviously.
But then you died on the way back out?
But then I died on the way back out because they immediately swarmed.
That happened to me too.
There's like 8 or 9 of them out there.
I had to go back after the various suit.
Yep.
If they weren't so close to the door, you probably could do it without the various suit, but the various suit makes it so much easier.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's almost the extent of what I made it.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
And not terrible for a couple hours.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Also wanted to say we have 9 people watching, probably including us 3, so 6 other people watching. We only have 3 likes. Go ahead and smash those likes, guys. Also, if you can, share the link so we can get more people in here.
I see 6. I don't know how you got 3.
I also see 6.
Well, I've seen 9 on mine. Let me
you're looking at the website, aren't you?
I'm looking at YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, mine says we got 6 likes, but 9 people watching for sure.
Yeah.
You just may need to refresh.
Probably. So I guess
that's all the videos that I had.
Yep, I guess you can get and roll mine. It's probably not going to be too much more.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I always want to do bosses, but I know Slow-Mo's going to do the bosses. So I don't even bother.
After a while, I pretty much just did a couple of the final bosses. But yeah, I was pretty happy with this. You know, like I said, I had played and beat the originals for the NES, Prime 1 and 2 for the game, for the GameCube, and also Super for yeah, it's Slow-Mo.
I forgot that little mini boss. I actually enjoyed that fight.
Little guy, yeah, not too bad.
I like that fight.
Yeah, like I said, I had played and beat a few of the Metroids from before. I just hadn't played this one, and I hadn't played. And I had completed Zero Mission, which wasn't that just a remaster of the original one, or something like that, possibly? Yeah. I thought they were pretty great, so I knew I was going to enjoy this. Just taking a little bit getting used to for the controls and all that. You know, the music seemed pretty straightforward. It didn't really stand out too much for me. But other than that, gameplay was pretty solid. There was a couple times it seemed kind of wonky. Probably because it was Game Boy Advance. When I went to do some of the rolling jumps, when you tried changing direction, your character almost stopped in midair and tried going the other direction, which kind of screwed me up. But all around, pretty solid game. You know, the bosses I think weren't too overly difficult. I really like this boss. It was just very annoying with the pods and stuff like that, but it wasn't too bad.
That was annoying.
Yeah, and having to jump up and down from that is, you know, once you figure out what their movements and stuff are, that's pretty much straightforward. The final boss reminded me, as I was saying before, reminded me of the ending of Super, where the Metroid actually helped you. When the SA suit came back, when you went to fight the final boss right there, came back and kind of gave you a hand, and you morphed into the SAX suit. But yeah, not too bad. Like I said, the gameplay was pretty solid, and I was pretty happy with it. So, all around, pretty great game.
Enjoyed it.
That guy was dumb.
It was very simple. All you had to do is literally just watch out for the jumps.
And it was short. It was only a couple hits.
Yeah. And then turns into that, which is the X parasite, yeah. A little choppy there. But yeah, all around, pretty great game. Like I said, gameplay, game time was like 5 hours and like 20 seconds, or 5 hours and 20 minutes or something like that. Not too bad. I got like 61% of the collectibles. I could have taken a little bit longer to kind of go through each section again and complete it, but I just wasn't really too worried about it. Pretty great for the fan vote. Not too bad.
Not that, but pretty great for a Game Boy Advance game as well.
Yeah.
You know, like we played a few Game Boy Advance games, and this one's definitely my favorite so far. I enjoyed this more than Ninja 5.0.
Game Boy Advance does have some absolute bangers on it.
Yeah.
Also, I want to say that my favorite part of the whole game, for real, is that the animals save your ship at the end.
Yeah, that was pretty. I wasn't expecting that. Definitely wasn't expecting that. So great, pretty great pick there, Rickles. Not too bad.
Yeah, good job, Rick. Freedom. I mean,
Today,
Griff said it was a bad game though.
I did.
He said you made a bad pick.
Yeah, it was a bad pick. Very bad pick. It's an F rank.
Hey, you said you said you did beat this. Well, we saw that you beat it, Slow-Mo.
I did beat it, yeah.
Yeah.
I beat it on Thursday.
Yep.
And then I just made content for the last 3-4 days. So I don't have to make content again for like 6 months.
That's something I have to focus on for 2024. It's more content.
Right. That's what I'm thinking too. Like I just don't have any ideas. All I have is my gaming on a budget.
Yeah.
Be all right.
I need to get back on my gaming sound pop quiz and the voices in games, because I constantly play games and it's like, oh, I need to put this on the list. But trying to squeeze in my regular.
Enjoyed watching you guys play it.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through my gaming on a budget videos, and that's going to be my list of games that we can put on the wheel.
Not too bad.
All right.
Not too bad.
I really hope we get Mega Man X4.
I hope we never get it. I hope it sits there forever. I hope it's the last original game from the list on the wheel.
That's uncalled for.
It's possible.
It is possible. Anything is
It
possible.
is. No, it is. It is possible.
It is also statistically possible that we get another fan vote tonight.
Yep.
Yay.
Because the fan votes stay on there, so.
And I don't want that.
Not only possible, it's statistically probable.
It is probable.
It's got higher percentage than any of the other ones.
It's true. Got a higher chance of getting a fan vote than we do anything else.
Speaking of rankings, guys, where do you want to put this one at?
Okay, I know for a fact that I would like to put this game at an A.
Any?
An A. I really enjoyed this game so much, and it did not play like a Game Boy Advance game. Like it played like it was a Super Nintendo game, or
Like it was
something.
a console, yeah.
It was longer than like Ninja 5.0. I love Ninja 5.0. But it felt better control wise, graphically. It played really well for a Game Boy Advance game. So, and I just enjoyed the story, and I actually kind of paid attention to the story. I'm not gonna put it at an S.
I was trying to remember what
But definitely an A.
I was trying to remember what she was talking about. She kept bringing up the guy Adam, and I'm trying to remember who he was. Wasn't he the guy on the computer
Yeah,
in the other games? Or
yeah, he apparently like I haven't played a lot of any of the other games, so he but what I gather,
Yeah.
he sacrificed himself for Samus.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been a long time since I played the other ones. Is he from? I think he's from Super. Maybe.
Oh, you know what? Let's look it up.
And just so all the people watching know, I'm manifesting Beavis and Butthead today with my
There you
talking
go.
dog. It says "Come to Butthead."
Commander Adam Malkovich. First referred to in Metroid Fusion, first shown in person in the Metroid manga. His only physical video game appearance was in Metroid Other M. After Adam's death, a digital copy of his mind is uploaded to the computer Samus' Starship. Even before discovering the origin of the computer, Samus nicknamed the AI Adam, occasionally stylized as Adam after her old commander.
Okay. Yeah, I too feel the same way. I feel this one deserves an A. Absolutely. Pretty great all the way around. You know, once you got all the special abilities, they were pretty simple to use. You know, you didn't really get lost. You really couldn't get lost because the computer, each time you go into a new area, pretty much tells you directly exactly what to do. You just had to figure out how to get past a lot of the enemies and bosses, and pretty straightforward. Definitely a great game all the way around.
It's
That's
definitely more linear.
Yeah, that's one of the other things I didn't like about it.
Very
In
linear.
regards to the Metroidvania, like normally it's all just one world, and this one it's kind of like
Split
sector
between
1,
sectors.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, and you had to leave the one you're in to go to the other one, and there was just like a whole staging area for those, and it was kind of terrible. But that's really my only complaint about it.
I like linear.
I do not. I like exploring, but I would also give it an A. So
I like both. I like exploring and linear, but you know, for a game that I got a timeline to beat, I don't want to explore anything. Give it to me as quick as possible.
A ranking is unanimous.
how often did that happen?
Sometimes.
Never.
I mean, it happened with I think Mystical Ninja and Comic Zone and the past few games.
Yeah.
You know? We've been playing some real good ones here recently, you know, except for that disgrace of a Disney game down there.
I noticed you didn't include Kinder Rage in that. Are you changing your mind on that?
I'm not. I said recently. That's been like 5 weeks.
Has it? Oh.
I don't know.
I think Kinder Rage was like episode 9.
I don't remember the episode numbers, but
Let me see. Kinder Rage was episode 10, so it was only 4 episodes ago.
So 4 weeks.
So,
It's been a month.
It's been a month.
Man, time flies.
Yeah, finally, before we got back up on here today, I posted some more highlight videos on the channel here because I've been slipping.
You're slipping. We ain't. Home on. I had never made one, so there's that.
There is that. But as long as we get the podcast episodes up there.
I also want to say, I was just counting, and Griff is dominating on that leaderboard or on the tier ranker. Griff definitely has the most games picked.
Oh, on the out of the games
oh yeah
that we played.
We roll a bunch of Griff games. You're at 6.
4.
I think me and Freedom are both at 4.
Yeah, but really,
the wheel loves Griff.
I didn't even notice.
Probability wise, you know, out of the way the wheel has spun, Mega Man X is more likely than any game I've chosen or Freedom has chosen. So you got that going for you, Griff.
Listen, I don't care what y'all say. Mega Man X4 is an S rank automatically.
Nope.
Right from the rip. It's an S rank.
You can say that. Unfortunately for you, this is a collective. And
we're like the Borg. We're a part of
They
the
have to be
collective.
assimilated.
I just want to point out this cup is just a monstrosity. Like, look how big the handle is.
That is
compared
huge.
To
Is that porcelain?
yeah, it's ceramic.
Oh damn!
This thing is well made. $8.99 at Walmart.
How much you want to bet? Now that you're doing the Beavis and Butthead Cup, watch it be spun today.
I hope that's why I drank. That's why I got it. I went and picked this cup out just a minute ago, right before the podcast started.
So the universe picks it.
I sure did.
He's got the Beavis and Butthead cup. I got the Guar hat.
Oh, I do
There you
have.
go.
I have Beavis. He's in the cabinet.
Nice.
Thank you.
That one-
The wheel.
That one says I am Cornholio. Let's do it. I'm not
All
scared.
right.
Time for the wheel of misery.
Alrighty.
You need to manifest the Mega Man X4, sir.
I got to shuffle. I'm not manifesting that for you.
Beavis and Butthead. Alien 3.
I did not do a test spin today either.
Uh-oh.
So
How do you know it works?
Rocket Knight.
Oh, good.
And okay, I just want to say, like earlier, I was looking at the list, and the first game that caught my eye was actually Rocket Knight.
Nice.
When I was looking at the list earlier, and it's just stood out to me. And
Well, this is
actually
my
really
last
happy.
episode.
I'm really happy for this game.
Yo, what up, bro? How you doing, man? Welcome in, brother.
Mr. Rel, thank you so much for stopping in, brother.
All right.
Oh no, this game looks awful. I've seen you play it so many times, and
It's
struggled with
so it's hard, but it is fun.
Well, I mean, let's put a counter.
Hey, bro.
If we're all happy about this game.
No, I'm happy as fuck.
Let's maybe we should start putting a counter of how many times each one of us has beaten a game on the podcast.
No, because then you'll make us look bad.
I won't make you guys look bad. All I'm
You
saying
haven't not beat a game.
All I'm saying is I'm 14-0 right now.
Right.
That's you know.
I
I wasn't gonna say that though. I wasn't even thinking about it until just now.
I have been saying the whole time that you were the GOAT. So me and Griff both. We both knew that one of us was gonna not beat a game eventually, and we both also knew it wasn't gonna be you.
Oh man, once I didn't beat the first game, it's like the flood wall broke. I'm just like, yeah.
Right. So like that.
Why am I even trying anymore?
That 1 week where I couldn't beat Zelda because I didn't have the time. It was just like, I mean, I don't care anymore.
So for those of you that haven't seen it, this is Rocket Knight from the heyday of the Genesis. Fantastic graphics, good music. Like I said, I've seen Slow-Mo play it a couple times.
Such a good game.
Have you beaten this one yet, Slow-Mo?
No, I've made it to the last level. I have not beaten it. So any game I really put on the list, I have not touched, just because I don't want to like burn myself out on it or something for the podcast and not play it. So anything that is on that list, I haven't touched it. And this was, I made it very far in this, and Rick has been wanting to see me beat this for months and months, and he's not going to because I'm not going to stream it.
I will definitely try to stream it and try to do as good as I can.
Rocket Knight actually did surprisingly well for numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of people remember that game, and I had no idea until I was an adult.
I think I've gotten like halfway through, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've been wanting to play this game too, and I just haven't done it because of the podcast. Now
Rickle said you got out of bed thinking 14-0.
Got out of bed thinking about it.
He wakes up every day and he's like, well, at least I haven't failed.
It's like I got it written on my bedroom wall. Yep.
I'm actually going to play this one on original hardware because it feels so right playing with the Sega controller.
There you go.
Okay, fat boy.
Oh,
What'd you call me?
Hamilton J. Fat boy.
he's like, pay attention to me.
Sir. You're supposed to be professional.
Oh boy. So how did everybody do for the new year, man? You guys kind of hang back yesterday? You guys
I worked a double.
We
you worked a
that
double? Did
sucks.
you really?
I did.
That sucks.
No, we actually went over to Ashley's dad. We did some karaoke. I killed it on Bohemian Rhapsody. It was fantastic.
Nice. I'm
Had a
very,
good time.
very, very big must.
Question for you guys: Bohemian Rhapsody comes in the car. Comes on in the car. Do you guys sing it?
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You started breaking up.
Bohemian Rhapsody comes on in the car. Do you sing it? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Bohemian Rhapsody will never come on in my car. Because A, I don't listen to the radio, and B, I would not put it on a playlist.
That's weird to me, but you know.
Now look, I like Queen, but Bohemian Rhapsody has just been so overplayed, in my opinion, and it's not their best song.
Your song is more bicycle, huh?
No, Killer Queen.
Killer Queen
That's
is
a good
great.
one.
Killer Queen's my
is really
favorite.
good.
That's my favorite Queen.
My
song.
favorite song to play on Guitar Hero.
I will sing that song every time at the top of my lungs.
Nice.
That's
Every time.
It's definitely the superior Queen song, in my opinion.
Every time. Ashley doesn't sing it. It's weird.
Does she sing?
That was the
in
whole point
car
of me
at all?
asking.
Does she sing other songs?
No.
She don't sing at all.
No.
That's weird. That
She doesn't
might,
sing. She doesn't sing to the steering wheel when she's by herself driving somewhere.
She might be
I don't think
like,
so.
primed. To go
I
to
can't.
that.
You know, obviously, you're saying I'm not there with her, so I can't
Right.
verify or I can neither confirm nor deny.
Who doesn't sing along to
You
songs
two?
in the car?
Yep. Absolutely.
So
Like, if
now
the
that we
radio's
got
on-
Rocket, what game are you replacing that with?
Don't worry about it. It's a secret.
It's not supposed to be secret. You got 22 minutes.
No, I've got all the way up till next wheel spin.
He's got a week. He's got a week.
I got a week and 22 minutes.
We're
Lady
getting
Fritz
ready.
is in the house. What up? We're getting ready to have an ice cream cake, dude. That sounds so good right now.
Nice.
I'm so hungry, and Ashley brought in pizza, and it smells so.
I was at Taco Bell right before this started. I still have my Mountain Dew, but I had to drink out of the Beavis and Butthead cup.
So you transferred it.
That was water.
I got to try the Casey's exclusive. I think it's called Overdrive.
Did you buy me one and ship it to me?
I can do that.
If you do that, I'll send you. Where is
it? Final Fantasy 2, maybe. Hey, there it is.
It is in really bad shape. So you can see.
I don't care about that.
On the front here,
Of
this
course it
line
works.
on the label, and on the back, you can see like in between here, there's another line, and it's where somebody like broke this cartridge in half.
Oh no!
But it holds together until you take it apart, and then the inside, like the chip is fine, but it gets real wobbly. You can see the crack right here on the side.
Man,
I've got a copy of Vegas Stakes that would be perfect to replace that cart with.
Lady Fritz says I get one every year for my birthday. Well, if it is
Your
around your
birthday
birthday,
is coming up. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
21 years old. Or 23 years old.
Oh God, I'm not even looking forward to my birthday.
No. Why not? Let's see here.
I'm turning 25.
You'll be all right.
I feel 25.
Oh, Griff. You know what I'm replacing Rocket Knight Adventures with?
Oh, here we go.
February 16th.
It is February 16th.
You know what I'm replacing Rocket Knight Adventures with, Griff?
Oh, it's gotta be something terrible.
Sparkster which is Rocket Knight Adventures 2.
Oh, I didn't even know that they came out with a secondary one.
Yeah, they did.
So wait a minute, was the first one on Super
Sega.
Nintendo as well, or was
Nope.
it on the? Oh, it's
Just
just
Sega.
Genesis, and the second one came out for Super Nintendo.
Yeah,
What? That's a hell of a
Mhm.
crossover.
right.
I guess Nintendo. How
Damn.
about that?
Oh boy, Griff. You might get to play the whole
Mhm.
series.
She said
Mhm.
it's today, 32, Griff.
Wow.
Well, congratulations. Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. And it's New Year's. I didn't know that. I didn't know your birthday was on New Year's.
Dang, we knocked out this episode quick.
That's a hell of a party.
Well, I mean, when we all agree, it's
It
you know,
makes it
there's
a lot.
nothing-
Yeah, there's no arguing. There's no
Yeah,
complaints really.
I'm gonna start being this stream's Keith. Anything you guys say, I'm gonna say the opposite. Just because.
I miss Keith.
Me too.
Yep. Has since we talked just before Christmas, has anybody heard anything else? He's pulling through, doing pretty good.
He's making progress. You know, it's you got to kind of take that one day at a time.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's still got like all of his personality though. You know, like
Maybe doing some funding streams, some charity streams, trying to get him some help again. So last time we raised, how much was that, Slomo? 317.
that was a good
70s?
amount. Yeah, I can probably find out. But
Nice.
I think that sentiment is shared throughout the whole family.
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't really do too much for me and Amber didn't really do too much for New Year's. We watched a couple movies yesterday and then took a nap and then woke up at like 11:45. Woke back up.
so yeah, we ended up with 317 originally, and then 75 more after the fact. So about 385, 390.
Nice. Every little bit helps.
She did say it would be going towards his car payment. So
Oh man, that'd be terrible. Be in the hospital, get out, and not have a car.
Oh man, yeah. That's definitely got to be tough.
Yeah.
that Mountain Dew is good. I love a good fountain Mountain Dew.
I just love Mountain Dew. What game that's not on the wheel are you all excited about playing?
I've been playing Axiom Verge, so that's been really fun.
Yeah, now that I'm back in the saddle on it, I want to play. I'm super excited to be playing Suikoden 2 again. That you were talking about numbers earlier. That game was out some really good numbers.
Really.
I have a whole bunch of games that I haven't eaten yet.
And then we'll be playing the third one as well.
Nice.
I still need
And
to beat
Tomoko sent me this game on Steam. I forgot what it was called, but it almost reminds me of Sonic.
Griff, you missed out.
Sonic.
You missed out.
I missed out.
You
What did I
did.
miss out on?
The other night when I asked if anybody wanted to do shenanigans, you went to bed early, and me and Chaos played golf with friends.
Oh.
It was chaos. It was a terrible, terrible good time.
You mean like the phone app?
No, it's on Steam,
Okay.
and it's like $4, and it is chaotic, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
anytime I ask for shenanigans, everybody's like, "Oh, I'm busy."
I played.
I see how it
with
is.
you,
I see
like,
how it is.
I played Fortnite with you like 4 nights ago.
I didn't ask for shenanigans then. That was unrelated.
We still did
Unrelated
it.
to shenanigans.
There was shenanigans still.
Yeah, that's what-
That game is called Freedom Planet, ironically enough. It's kind of like Sonic.
What was the name of that Metroid? Not Metroid. That one game you were playing the other day that kind of reminded you of Mega Man and Celeste put together.
Oh, Gravity Circuit. Yeah, that's a good one too.
Gravity Circuit. Didn't you put that on the list?
He did.
I was trying to think about that the other day.
So I'm not trying to keep talking about golf with friends, but it can host up to 12 people per game.
That's cool.
And you can turn it on a mode where, like, if my ball hits your ball will like take off. So it has the potential to be insanity, and I think we should do it. All of
I'm
us.
down for it.
That sounds good.
What are you guys
That's
doing
one of
later tonight?
Sleeping.
Freedom, I know you're sleeping.
I will
that's
be
one of
watching.
that's one of the reasons why it kills me so much, man. I really wish I had a little bit of a different schedule so I can hang with you guys and play games with you guys more often and be
I will
more
be
active
watching
more
Raw.
often.
I'll be watching Raw to see if Stone Cold comes back.
Listen, he's not going to show up. It's no, he's too old. It's crazy.
It didn't say he was going to wrestle. It just said he was going to be there. And they didn't say it was him, but
Well,
I
I
don't
don't-
I'm right.
I don't want Stone Cold to show and not wrestle.
He wrestled like 2 years ago. He wrestled
2
Kevin
years ago.
Owens, and it was a phenomenal match.
I didn't watch it. I wouldn't know. For me, I like to go back and watch like the 1990 Royal Rumble, and 92 and 94. Zach says he is coming on tonight.
See? He knows. He's coming.
I won't
It's
be
gotta
watching it. I don't have cable to watch it, so
I'm going to be watching just to find out. If I'm right, it's going to be great. If I'm wrong, I'll be playing golf with friends.
Are you big into wrestling nowadays, or is it more of a
No,
no.
but like I'm not. I still like keep up with it a little bit. I don't watch it really. I watch like clips and stuff on the internet, but that's because like the promos aren't as good as they used to be. Like people don't cuss. People can't
really
like,
not.
They don't show blood. Like
really?
yeah, so it's not as good as it used to be. But if Stone Cold comes back, I would watch it for that. Just because the nostalgia of it
Yeah.
takes you back to the good days when Attitude
what did
Era
some-
was in
the
full
stunner?
swing.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't think I watched anything wrestling majorly since like 2006, 2007
Yeah,
is when I pretty much just fell out.
I think about 2000.
like if it's on, I'll watch it, but I don't go out of my way to watch it
Right.
anymore. But like, if it went back to how it was back in the day when you had like people taking fucking falls off of steel cages and stuff,
Yeah.
I'd watch it every week.
It would definitely bring you back.
Yeah, like they did away with like all the like cool hardcore matches and like
They don't do hardcore matches anymore?
I don't think so. They don't show blood.
Oh, wow.
And that used to be like a thing. That used to be a match, like first blood match.
They went to a
Yeah.
super PG kind of thing.
Well,
Yeah.
so someone actually told me a couple weeks ago that apparently the owners, they were trying to sell to the owners of the UFC or something like that.
Yeah, they
Or
merged
some-
with forget the name of the company, but yeah, it's all one company now,
Wow.
and that's how they got Vince McMahon out, and Triple H is taking over creative.
Right.
But I think Vince McMahon's back now, ain't he? I don't know. I feel like Triple H would be better for creative, but
I only know what I know because this stuff keeps popping up on my Facebook.
I just wish it was how it used to be.
And I'm not sure how that is, but it does.
Yeah.
But also, like, I just don't think it would be as good without like the people from back in the day. So
True.
I don't know.
Stuff we grew up with now.
yeah, Undertaker's gone. Shawn Michaels is gone.
Yeah.
Stone
Lot
Cold's
of 'em.
gone.
Now
Sting is
now it's everybody's kids wrestling.
Sting just
Mhm.
retired too.
Again.
Once again. To answer your question there, Chaos. You guys already know pretty much most of the time whenever I'm streaming, it's pretty much whatever game is talking to me that day. I recently reinstalled the first Dying Light on my Xbox, so depending on how I feel, I'm gonna touch base with it a little bit, see how I feel. I might stream that at some point, depending on how I feel about it. But then I just might just to continue to do some random stuff. I've been feeling a lot more original PlayStation and PlayStation 2 here recently, so switch off between that and maybe go back some. We'll see.
I thought about streaming Gun. I don't know how
That would be pretty
TikTok
cool.
would feel, but it is a
I
I
good.
don't
tried
know.
streaming Black the other day. I think you guys have nostalgia blinders on for Black.
With what?
Because the controls for Black are off.
Oh, they are. They are.
Yeah.
I tried going back and playing that a couple months ago, and I wanted so much. I wanted so much to play it, but like you said, the controls. I don't even think you can customize the controls for that either.
You can't. But I still like the game.
Yeah,
Controls-
no, the game was good, but the controls were just balls.
Yeah.
I have the
there's
same
definitely-
problem with Mega Man Legends.
There's definitely
I really want to play Mega Man Legends, but
the nostalgia blindness though, for sure.
I feel like Mega Man Legends though, at least for me, because when I was playing the first and second Medal of Honor the other day, the controls you can't change the controls too much, so I kind of had to get used to the way the controls in the game were. So I feel like Mega Man Legend, depending on the person, might be able to go back to it if they kind of get used to the way controls are again.
I mean, I wasn't playing on original hardware, so it might be an issue with my controller, might be an issue with the emulator.
No, it's not.
They don't seem to work like they should.
Right.
I think a lot of people are moving to watch other wrestling leagues. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I just keep up with it through the clips I see on Facebook.
Yep. Tomorrow shouldn't be too bad for work. Just kind of get it in, get it out.
Well, if you have time, you get off, man. Play golf with friends.
Yep.
I'm not a
I
huge
real-
golf guy, but
I
got
really-
shenanigans to it.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. Like Hot Shots Golf, amazing.
So I'm not going to play golf in real life, and I'm not going to watch golf. But any type of like golfing game or like putt or anything like that, I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
There used to be a mini golf game way back in the day. I used to play online all the time. And it was so fun.
I played a lot of the Hot Shots golf for the PlayStation.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's really,
Hot Shots 1,
really good.
Hot Shots 1, 2, and 3, and then they also had Outlaw Tennis and Outlaw Golf for the
Heard of it.
PlayStation 2, I believe.
It is
Outlaws
definitely
and golf are not two things I associate with each other.
It is definitely
Well-
more shenanigans than golf, though.
It is, yeah.
Half the holes on that golf with friends that we played were, do you think we should eat it? Because it like looks pretty lined up that if you give it a full good swing, you're gonna be all right. Sometimes that works and sometimes it don't.
Nice. There's another game that I don't know if I talked to you guys about or if it was me and Chaos talking. It might have been a couple of us one of the times when I joined in to the Discord discussion called Ready or Not, but the only problem is it's like a fresh brand new game, so it's like $50. But I feel like if a
We talked
couple of
about
us yeah, I feel like if a couple of us got, I don't know how you guys feel about the whole special forces thing or whatever. I know me and Griff played what's it? Not Ground War, but Warzone for Modern Warfare 2, which me and him were doing pretty good. And I feel like if a couple of us, oh look, yeah, Stack says It's awesome. It looks great, and I know you could do co-op. I don't know how big your team can be, but I feel like if a couple of us got that as well, I can't fathom right now at the moment dropping $50
I
on
remember
it.
that. We were over here all the way on the left of the map, or the right of the map, and then RP1 was all the way over the left side up a mountain somehow.
Yeah, dude. He's like, dude, where's my cover? Where's my cover? I'm like, dude, what the hell are you even talking about? We're clearing this section right now. You can't leave and not say anything, dude.
You know who likes to do that? Rick. Rick loves to run off.
Really?
In Rick's defense, Rick is pretty good at also getting out.
He is, yeah, but he will so run off on you.
Yeah, some people that will remain nameless during that exact same match, Griff, isn't good at probably isn't good at playing those games. So we'll see.
Watch the profanities.
Who was it? I want to know.
Nobody.
I want to know.
Wait, what? We talking about Retro Player One?
Maybe.
When he took off?
He took off. I'm talking took off. He's like a mile down the road, and we're still clearing this area within like a 30-second. And like, dude, where are you going?
I mean, it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
I do it all the time in Fortnite.
What Griff does is he doesn't just run off. He hears gunfire, and next thing you know, he is gone.
That's
and
cool.
he's not running away from it. He is like, ooh, I'm about to go kill somebody.
Oh, there's something happening over here.
So what I like to do, I like to use like assault rifles, submachine guns, and then I like to have people who are snipers, laying down some cover.
Yeah.
We've had some really good matches where it works, but
you'll hear gunfire.
A lot of times I just run in before they're ready.
Griff's gone, and the next thing you know, he's like, "Fucking ow!" And that means he's down.
I've actually considered downloading the Warzone for the third one to see if some of you guys might want to play that as well and give it a shot. But I didn't want to put all that on my Xbox if I wasn't going to have like anybody play.
Game file. The size of that file, man, is ridiculous.
I literally just deleted or uninstalled the one from Modern Warfare 2 off of my Xbox, and it was like 150 gigs. I'm like, no way, dude.
So is Ready or Not on Xbox?
No, it's on Steam.
Really?
Yeah, it's $49.99.
Yeah. Maybe the next time I get paid, I might get it. But like I said, right now I don't want to. You can play it solo too, but I kind of figured, getting in playing solo would be okay to kind of get used to it.
Chucking grenades, yeah.
I guess I might end up buying this then if people want to play it.
I feel like I feel like I'm pretty good well-rounded with most of the weapons in those games.
I'm a terrible sniper. Don't ever hand me a sniper rifle. Except on Warzone. With the SIG 50, I will split your dome.
But Griff is very much a run and gun.
For short and medium range, sometimes that's good to be.
When we're playing on teams, I'm awful. But solos, I do pretty good.
To me, it depends on the game.
But I hate solos.
Like when I played Call of Duty, I was like Griff is. I was a running gunner. But now that I'm playing Fortnite, I guess maybe it's because I'm old now. I don't know. I like to hang back and I'll snipe.
Man,
it's definitely the smart play to hang back, but
well, see, here's the other thing though. When you guys would play those games, like what gameplay would you do? Like me, I loved playing hardcore team deathmatch.
Oh, mine was hardcore capture the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was mine was also the team deathmatch. Hardcore.
Yeah. Capture the flag was my go-to, and I fell off Call of Duty shortly after they took
my problem with capture the flag is nobody wants to capture the damn flags.
Oh, right. That was my job. That was me. That was my job. I put on all the perks that made you run faster.
I can't tell you how many lobbies I was in where people were you guys, about the COD lobbies.
No, I would take the The
They're like, man, I could have farmed that. I don't want to do that.
I'll
Look,
take the
that's not what
faster
this-
perks.
That's not what this game type is supposed to be. If you want to do that, play team deathmatch.
Yeah, play the damn objective.
Right.
I'll take the submachine gun and the speed boost perks, and I'll get you that flag. But you better cover me
Right.
because I'm not stopping. I'm just not.
Kind of miss playing Black Ops 3.
Dude,
I miss Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 1 and 2, 1 especially, was top tier for me.
A
Absolutely.
lot of people didn't like the running on the wall, but I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Black Ops 1 was like my peak Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It is all Black Ops in general was really good. I haven't played 4, but first 3 are really good.
Number 3, was that the one where they finally brought in like operators?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was the one. I think you actually joined the lobby I was trying to play in. The one time, Griff, a couple months ago, I re-downloaded it, and like because everybody was using. No, I'm alright. Because everybody was using the one operator that went invisible, like everybody was using him, and I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I'm not. You can't do anything with it, you know.
Chaos, I really like the zombies too. But also like after they took away like the original characters of zombies, it got awful. It got awful.
Yeah.
Like no more Dempsey and Rick Toffin, and
I think Black Ops 3 is where zombies started going downhill.
Which one was it? I think it was the second Black Ops where they brought out the was it Call of the Dead or whatever, where it was like in Antarctica and you had like George Romero as the boss or something like that.
yeah, that was Black Ops 1, right?
Was it 1 or 2? I knew, and you had like who the hell they had? They had a handful of characters. Like they had Danny Trejo as a playable character. They had, what whoever those other 2 or 3 people were.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That was a decent one.
Yeah, I think that was the last good one.
I don't know. I liked Black Ops 2 zombies too, even though they didn't use their origin characters. It was still kind of felt the same. But like Transit on Black Ops 2 was
Transit
really
was good.
fun.
That
where
was
you
the
could
one with
get
the
on
bus, right? Yeah.
And you could go to different areas. That was fun, and they had the banking system.
Yeah.
Where you could
Unpopular opinion. I hate Nuketown.
Nuketown? I mean,
hate it. Hate it.
Depending on if you're running with a good team, man, it could be bad or good.
It's always either bad or good.
Right.
Like it's either really bad or really good. It's never an in between. It's never like, oh, that was a close match. You either get murdered or you like do the murdering.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think that's going to be it for us, guys. Thank you guys so much for stopping in. This week's game for the Sega Genesis is going to be Rocket Knight, which is a slow-mo game. Looking forward to this. Like I said, I've only played about halfway through, so we'll see how things go.
I hope we get Griff's Choice next week or Mega Man X4. Either way, it's the same thing. Next. All right, guys, that's it for us. Catch you later.
Bye.
Take it easy.